Hi, my name is Simon Connor from Top Tennis Training, and I am an all-court player. I like to play that aggressive style, and I've been playing tennis for about 30 years now.
Hi guys, my name is Alex Stabinsky from Top Tennis Training, and I'm a former British #4 professional tennis player. My game style is aggressive baseliner with an occasional sneak into the net.
Now this racket really suits my game style. I like to take the ball on the rise when I can. I like to flatten out the shots. If I'm defending, I play with a lot of spin, and this racket really complements that. So when I did step in and hit the ball on the rise, this really gave me that control. I don't need the power. I don't need the racket to give me extra power because I already produce quite a bit myself. I want the racket to give me that control and give me the ability to handle the opponent's pace.
My string pattern is less dense on my Babolat. This is the 1820 version, and I use the 1619, which means the squares in between the strings are a lot smaller. There's more string bed to play with, therefore it gets a lot more bite on the ball. The racket feels a little bit more dead, whereas my Babolat feels a little bit more lively on those ground strokes. But what surprised me the most is actually how stable the racket is through the shot. Now this could be to do with the weight or the weight distribution. It feels like a really well-balanced racket, and I liked it on my ground strokes and when I came forward.
So at the net, it really gave you that stable feel. It didn't give you too much power. You're really able to produce that underspin, but it gives you that easy maneuverability when you're at the net. So if you're dealing with pace, really easy to change from the forehand to the backhand, and very stable when you're dealing with that power. On the smash, it gave me that power if I really went for the racket head speed, but it also gave me that ability to be accurate with my overhead.
I enjoyed the stability on the shots, and this racket feels a little bit like what you give is what it produces. You know, there's nothing extra, there's nothing unexpected, and I like that from a racket, especially when you come forward. So playing those drop shot volleys felt great. And on the smash, it slightly lacked power compared to my Babolat, but I felt like I could place my smashes really well.
I really loved this racket with the serve. It gave me that ability to be very accurate, gave me that power when I wanted that flatter serve, but it also gave me that top spin, that kick serve, if I wanted it for the second serve. So a really good racket for serving with.
I felt like it didn't quite give me as much power on my serves. It gave me that precision that I needed, so I feel like I'd have to string the racket a little bit looser to give myself a little bit more power on that serve.
Very much complements my game, someone who likes to produce their power on their own, someone who likes to take the ball on the rise, and someone who likes to finish at the net. So I could definitely see myself using this racket in the future.
So I feel like this racket would suit a flat hitter, and actually when I was playing I almost felt a little bit like I was Novak Djokovic. It felt like I was very solid, I wasn't going to miss any balls. Again, it felt like the racket was giving me exactly what I put in. There was no surprises with it, and I really enjoyed playing with it from the back. Now in terms of game style, someone who's an aggressive baseliner, you may want a more powerful racket, although if you're a counter puncher, so someone playing a little bit more defensive, if you want to handle power, this racket is for you because it gives you the ability to handle those fast shots on both of your backhand and forehand.
I really like the look of this racket. It's very much a classic feel, very simple but very effective. Does the job.
So the sleek all black look, like Federer's done his version, you know, now the Novak Djokovic version, it does make it feel quite exclusive. Players will wonder, you know, what racket is that? Because it almost looks like it's a prototype racket of sorts. So in that respect, I quite like it. It's low key, it's not in your face, but it feels classy and it's very well designed.
I think it represents what you're getting. So you're buying the quality of the racket and that stability, that feel on the racket. So I definitely would be happy to pay that price for this racket.
I think it's a fair price. I mean, I would expect a racket of this caliber. It's a professional racket. It feels like a professional racket. When you're playing with it, it's very stable. So, you know, that's the kind of price range that I would expect from the quality of head, and this racket definitely delivers.